Computer. All right. Hi, everybody. Good morning. I hope everyone's doing well. As I mentioned earlier this week, we do have Jose Guaro here today as a guest speaker to speak with us. And as I mentioned, he's a Suhai grad from 2016 and is now studying math and computer science at UCSD. And is going to go ahead and take the floor now and talk to you about a couple of opportunities coming up.
Hi, everyone. So first of all, thanks, Ms. Kasemi, for inviting me to today's class. I understand the time may be limited. But yeah, so I'm here to talk about an event that we're hosting at UCSD called TritonHacks. And TritonHacks is a high school hackathon that's meant for high school students in San Diego. And specifically with TritonHacks, what we did is we designed the events to address issues of equity and access to computer science education. Um, so a lot of you may be thinking, what exactly is a hackathon? A hackathon is basically just a fancy name for a multi-day or a single-day event where a bunch of people from mainly computer science and software engineering come together to make something of any nature. Most people make web apps. Most people make applications for their work, but all in all, it's a day where you can make anything and learn a bunch of things regarding the computational fields. So if you're at all interested in partaking in such an event, Shrine Hacks is going to be a 2-day event set for May 15th and May 16th. We're currently accepting applications, which is linked in my presentation right here. Um, we have a soft deadline for April 10th, but we understand that our events awareness may be reaching a bit slowly. So we are definitely looking forward to expanding uh, that deadline. And again, all students in the San Diego area are eligible. So everyone here in this class is more than welcome to apply. Um, I do want to talk about the application process. um, I it may seem daunting to see that you're going to be required to apply. That's because we expect that we're going to have more people than we can take in. And the application process is not at all meant to be a strenuous, daunting experience. It's meant for us to understand what you'd like to do during the event, what you'd like to learn, and if you have an idea of what you create, how can we best support you in creating and realizing your idea. So it's not at all meant to filter. It's meant for us to better gauge the population we're helping out and better help you have fun at the event. Okay, but that's enough logistics information about Shine Hacks. Let's talk about what we're planning exactly for our event. So one thing that differentiates our event from other hackathons is that we have made a special focus towards beginners for people that are just starting in programming and computer science. And to do that, we're going to be introducing 7 starter kits. I'm sorry, not seven, 8 starter kits. 4 of it is going to be centered around web development. 4 of it is going to be centered around game development. So a lot of our starter kits, they're meant to be very friendly, very accessible towards beginners. In fact, we recently reviewed our starter kits, and very very little of them require in-depth knowledge of a language, of a technology. We tell you and teach you everything you need to know to get started. Um, and specifically for the web development track, if you're ever interested in making websites or just anything that you see on the web, a lot of our starter kits focus around that. However, if you're more of a person who got into computer science because you wanted to create games or wanted to create something that's more interactive, we also have got you covered. And so we also have 4 starter kits centered around game development, where you'll be making games uh, largely to be deployed online so people can actually play your games online. So we have most of your interests covered, hopefully. The nice thing about our starter kits also is that we understand that given given your computers, for a lot of you have computers and technology from the district and you can't download anything, that's completely fine. I think all but one of our starter kits require technology that needs to be downloaded. So you're more than it's not, it shouldn't be a worry in most cases. And if you do get the starter kit that needs software to be downloaded, we're gonna work with you to make sure that you can still play around with that starter kit. And and all of the technologies that will be needed to do the starter kits are completely free. There's no cost at all towards you in participating in our event. Um, but yeah, we hope that with these starter kits, students who have no idea or are just developing ideas in what they'd like to do during our hackathon will hopefully uh, get a better idea of what they'd like to make during our event. That said, though, even though we have starter kits, if you have an idea outside the starter kits, you're more than welcome to uh, realize it and create and develop it during our event. Um, you can also submit. So all the projects that participants develop and finish by the end of the hackathon, if you'd like, you can submit it for judgment during the event. I mean, by the end of the event, and depending on how you're judged, you are eligible for a grand prize or a track prize if you decided to submit a project that was built upon one of our starter kits. And yeah, we have a nice lineup of rewards and awards to give out. I can't. I'd like to say it and hopefully entice you, but it's we're still sort of looking for ways to better reward good projects. But yeah, it's a lot of good things coming out of this event. Um, so again, if for those who are just coming in, if you're at all interested in TritonHacks, please sign up and apply to our event in this link right here. Again, application process is not meant to be strenuous. It's not meant to be daunting. It's just for us to get a better idea of how to tailor the event towards uh, peers, towards your peers. Another program I want to talk about is Early Start. So, Early Start is a high school internship program that we are piloting this year with an organization at UCSD called Triton Software Engineering. So Triton Software Engineering is a software engineering student organization at UCSD that works a lot with nonprofits. They help out nonprofits with anything they need in terms of software development. If they need a website maintained or developed, that's where they step in. They can help out. Or if they need any specialized applications, that's where they step in and they help out. Um, the nice thing about so last year we approached this organization and we we were able to set up a program that benefits that can benefit high school students like yourselves. If you are at all interested in further honing your skills in software engineering, you can apply towards this internship program, submit your resume, um, and we can get you connected with a software team within their organization, and you can work with them as an intern. This is also a good way to get exposed to the hiring process, like the interview portion of a hiring process, as well as resume building. If you're afraid of applying to our program because you don't have a resume, that's completely fine. We're fully aware that we're approaching high schoolers who have very little exposure to resume building, to interview skills. That's completely fine. This program is here to help you build those skills. That this program is not here to punish you for not knowing these things. This program is here to help you with those skills in the first place. And if you're at all on the fence, if you have a light interest in this program, but you're afraid that you don't have strong software engineering skills, again, that's completely fine. as long as you have as long as you've been exposed to computer science in some way and you have a light interest in this program and you feel a drive to pursue this, pursue it. It's fine. Again, the organization we're working with understands that we are dealing with and taking in students that are still developing their coding skills, and so we fully understand. And this program is here to both include you in in their activities, but also to teach you the necessary skills to hone your coding skills. So yeah, the program is called Early Start. We hope to get all the applicate. We hope to set a deadline for applications by Monday. So I really encourage you all to apply this weekend. Again, don't worry too much about your resume. Just include all the lists. Just list all your experiences, all your projects. It doesn't have to be related to computer science. If you have work experience outside computer science, put it in. Uh, and don't worry about it being neat. Just make sure that you list every work experience and any skills that you think may be useful. And yeah, the application also details how we interview applicants. So don't so that's to make sure that applicants aren't surprised by what we ask them. That's to give you a lot of preparation ahead of time before the actual interview. Um, but yeah, if you so yeah, to summarize, we have two great events. Uh, we have TritonHacks, which is a high school hackathon happening in May. Our applications are in this link. Sign up. It's all high school students in San Diego are eligible. And we also have another program called Early Start that aims to introduce high school students to internship opportunities and expose them to the hiring process. We and this program is great for you to start developing those necessary skills that you'll need as you enter the workforce. But yeah, if anyone has any questions about either of these programs, I'm more than happy to answer them. If not, please apply this. Please consider these two programs to apply to. And yeah, thank you for having me.
Awesome, thank you. So yeah, we'll stick around in case there's any questions. Actually, I have a question about the early start. How long is the internship? Is it for the entire summer or variable depending on the student schedule?
I think at the moment, our longest internship is all the way until the end of our spring quarter, so around June. Um, yeah, none of our projects should be during the summer break.
Oh, okay, so it's during the actual school year.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So it'd be like after school and currently remote, I would assume.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so once students are admitted to their internship roles, project teams will be working with them to make sure that their internship activities aren't in the way of their school activities.
Okay. That
Yeah.
sounds great. Awesome. Is there a deadline to apply?
So we hope to set a deadline on Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we understand that people are just starting to get use of our event. So if we don't get enough applicants, we'll extend it another week, but hopefully Monday.
Okay, great. So
Mhm.
yeah, students, I put the links to both the hackathon application and the early start application in the chat. I believe I've already posted those in Google Classroom, but I'll double check and make sure that they are in a place where y'all can find them too. But yeah, let us know if you have any questions. I think we have just a couple more minutes of class. And of course, if any questions do come up, you could always send me an email. I think, Jose, you had like contact information on a slide as well.
Oh yeah, I do. Let me skip back to that. So for TritonHacks, our email is tritonhacks@gmail.com. And for early start, uh, I did not put this here, but our email for early start is earlystart usd at gmail.com. Right there.
Awesome. Thank
Mhm.
you. Yeah, so uh, definitely reach out if any questions come up. I understand that sometimes it takes you a while to think of some. But yeah, it looks like we're pretty much at the end of class. So I hope you all take advantage of these upcoming opportunities because I think they're great. I certainly didn't have opportunities like this in high school, so I really hope you'll jump on these opportunities. Yeah, so I hope you all have a great weekend. Remember my invitation to come to our Girls Who Code meeting today at 3:30. That information is in Google Classroom, so I hope I'll see you. But if not, have a great weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday.
Thanks, Ms. Kazemi.
Yeah. Jose, I'll see you in my next class.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right.